Good morning and welcome to Everyday Life. My name is Idris Matu, and today we are talking about fistula. And in studio I have Alice Emasu Seriange, ED of Terowode. Miss Alice, you are welcome on the show.
Thank you.
First, tell us, what is Terowode?
Terowode is the Association for Rehabilitation and Reorientation of Women for Development.
When did you start?
Oh, about 16 years ago.
16 years ago,
Yes,
and
in
the fight has been
1999.
continuing ever since.
Yes, we still continue. Actually, we are going to the higher level now of engagement, yes.
And Miss Lillian Awizia, Program Manager. Miss Lillian, why fight against fistula?
Fistula, one of the maternal health challenges that we have in our nation, Uganda, due to delayed or obstructed labor, surely needed not to exist. We are looking at a fistula-free generation in this country.
Yeah.
All the more reason the campaign to end fistula in Uganda.
Yeah. And Miss Alice, just going back to you, so many people out there might have been hearing of fistula. What exactly causes fistula in women?
So, largely, the fistula type we are dealing with here is obstetric fistula, which is only a fistula that's caused due to difficult childbirth and without timely response by our medical experts. It usually leaves a woman with an injury in her bladder and sometimes in the rectum. Some women have suffered this hole in both aspects, I mean in the bladder and in the rectum, and so this woman will continuously leak urine or feces without control. They don't notice that, they don't feel the urge to go to urinate, they don't feel the urge to go and pass stool once a woman is affected by fistula.
But then the stool just comes out, the urine just comes out.
And the more they drink, the more they actually leak.
So the highest cause of fistula is childbirth, during childbirth. And is it common in girls or women?
So all women of reproductive age who get pregnant are vulnerable to suffer fistula, but majority of the cases we have handled in Terowode and in Uganda are usually cases of young girls giving birth to their firstborn babies. Yeah.
And just to have an insight of how fistula can be dangerous, do people die from fistula? Or it can be cured?
The irony of life is that ideally these women who end up with fistula should have died during that difficult childbirth, usually at the time of rescue by a professional medical personnel. You find that the woman is normally unconscious at that point, or probably the baby has already suffocated and died. 95% of the women who have suffered fistula, their babies die. Yeah. And so they should have died. They've just escaped. They've survived death. And the irony is that now we should have embraced these ladies and given them the comfort and comforted them to forget, first of all, the trauma they've gone through, and even the fact that they've lost the babies that have caused the fistula. But that is really ironical, because often then the rejection begins with the husband and the family.
So since we have gotten a better understanding of what fistula is, what exactly is Terowode doing, and how can people get help from you?
So Terowode is a not-for-profit organization but which uses a grassroots-based holistic obstetric fistula model. We started 16 years ago by raising awareness about maternal health challenges and generally the rights of women with a focus on sexual reproductive health and rights in the communities. And we realized that it was just not enough to educate the public about the rights of women. Excuse me, I have a cold.
It's fine, it's fine.
It's just not enough to give the information.
Yeah.
It's not even enough to give the skills, but it is important that we also first help the woman who is affected become healthy.
Yeah.
And so we started to partner with Ministry of Health and different organizations to galvanize resources and support these women who have showed up with the condition to receive treatment.
Well, anyway, if you have just joined us, we are having a conversation on fistula, and unfortunately we have run out of time, and we shall be continuing this conversation on Friday. On Friday we shall continue this conversation and have it in a more wider, more expansive way. But today, before we go, just where do we find Terwode?
Terwode is headquartered in Soroti. And we also have a Kampala liaison office in Wakiso, Chira.
All right.
You can also visit our website at www.terwode.com.
www.terwode.com
for more information.
For more information. And don't miss Friday. This Friday we shall be talking more about fistula, and I'll have these beautiful ladies again here, and we shall expound more on this issue, and probably we hope you feel better then, so that we have a bigger conversation. Well, up next, it's okay. On Friday we shall talk more. Up next is Mwasuzemtia. Have a very good morning.